Hey, good morning, you fabulous folks out there. Little morning coffee. It is Sunday, June 23rd, I believe. And it's a lot cooler today. It's early morning. It's about 6:45 a.m. I'm coming out. I'm going to be working my land today before it gets too hot. But the last few days, it's been in the 90s, pretty brutal. Today, it's only going to get up into the 80s. So it's going to feel like it's cooled down quite a bit. So I actually got some projects I'm working on, just drinking my coffee. I was meditating this morning and I had this inspiration to put a video out today about the Hedonic Treadmill. Have you ever heard of it? Check out this old tractor. This is an old Ford tractor, pretty cool. Anyway, the Hedonic Treadmill. So this is that tendency for people to have some sort of goal or objective they want to obtain, and they believe that they'll be happy once they obtain it. Yet once they obtain whatever it is, there's this tendency to kind of go back to this stable level of happiness, kind of where they were before, essentially, which may not be totally happy. And then they think, okay, well, if I just get this, then there's like a new goal or objective, which it's always great to have goals and objectives and desires and stuff like that. But the hedonic treadmill is kind of this trap where, let's use earnings, income as an example. You may say, oh, once I get to this level of income, I'll be set, I'll be happy. I will be happy, but I need to get to that level of income. Then you get there, man, it's great. It's great. You're like, I'm here, I made it, I'm making this level of money I wanted to make. But then maybe in a matter of days, weeks, months, all of a sudden you're kind of back to where you were before. You feel essentially the same way you felt before, even though you've reached that new level of income. So then you're like, you know what? I need to make this level. Actually, once I get to this level of income, then I'll be happy. That's the hedonic treadmill. It's a trap, right? It's when you're chasing these new levels of, they could be material things, they could be finances, relationships. Once I have this type of relationship with this type of woman, then I'll be happy. Once I have this type of car or truck or whatever, then I'll be happy. Once I make this type of money, then I'll be happy, right? And it's this never ending, it's the treadmill, it's the hedonic treadmill. So it is a trap, and it's good to become aware of this and recognize this, because once you realize that it's not the attainment of the things that you want that's going to bring you fulfilling long-term happiness, then you could really start to cultivate what real happiness is, which is simple. It's actually much, much simpler. It's being grateful in the moment for what you have right now, being truly grateful for it, enjoying the moment, enjoying the journey, enjoying each and every day, and focusing on the things that you want and living as if you already have them now and being grateful for what it is you have now. That's where that true happiness and fulfillment comes from, right? Being of service to others, creating greatness in your life, right? Those are the types of things that bring true happiness. It's not necessarily the material things, the money things. They're great, right? And they feel good when you hit those goals or you manifest these things. There is that joy and that happiness in the moment. And it's fleeting though, because it goes away. What people don't realize is they are the same person they were when they obtain those things. So if you're living in a state of fear or lack or wanting, right? I need, I want, and you do happen to manifest something you want, you still are the same person, right? You haven't changed at all. And so you're going to still feel the same way. You're taking your beliefs with you. You're taking your personality with you. And so if you notice that, that's when you can change those things. You don't need the attainment of something to change. You could start to change now. Be the person you want to be. Develop the confidence that you want to have. Develop into the type of person you want to be and live as if you are that person right now. Being grateful for everything in your life right now and living in that fourth dimension where you're creating, right? Where you're imagining and visualizing. And when you're really locked into that and feeling good about it, you start to feel good all the time. And if you need to change your personality, you need to work on yourself. If you're living in a state of fear, then you probably have limiting beliefs that you need to work on. Those are the types of things that if you work on them and change them, you could be that happy person right now. You're not going to magically turn into the happy person just because you started making a certain level of money, right? So it's a mindset shift, might even be a paradigm shift for somebody who has not experienced it or doesn't totally understand it. We've been led to believe that, material things are the source of happiness, right? That we need these things, and it's simply not true. You can be happy with nothing, right? There's people that are very happy with nothing, and there's people with everything who are committing suicide, right? There's like billionaires, millionaires, celebrities, they commit suicide. They're truly not happy, right? And they have everything that you could ever dream of. So really think about that. Think about the hedonic treadmill. There's nothing wrong with pursuing what you want, material things, money and all that. That stuff's amazing, and it's great to manifest it. I know, I've experienced it myself. It's amazing to manifest and focus on it. But if you're not happy without it, that's a problem. If you're not happy with who you are now, that's a problem. These are things that you could work on right now, right? And guess what? When you start to live happy now and feeling fulfilled, and you are living more in that fourth dimension where you're visualizing and creating from your thoughts, then guess what? Things start to show up even more often. Things even better than what you expected. And that's what's amazing about it. So jump off the hedonic treadmill. Start living now, happy now, grateful now. Be the person you aspire to be now. And guess what? Things are going to start to come to you. And you're going to be happy already. So it doesn't even matter if they come or not. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. It's some good insight to maybe think about. Start to rewire your brain and think about this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to head out and start working the land. It's going to be a great day. You have yourself a great day too. I'll see you later.